Namaste everyone, I'm Glenn Watson. Today we have shoulder opening drills and a lot of you have asked for it, so let's get started. For this you need 2 blocks, a chair that I'm going to show you later, and a belt. So extend your arms, fold them like this, and as you inhale, lift them up. As you exhale, move them and drop them back gently. Open your chest every time. Do this about 8 to 10 times, and once you're done, we'll have to do the anti-clockwise. Once again, as you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, bring them closer to your chest and try to touch your elbows together if possible. If not, that's okay too. You'll get there. And slowly release. So now grab hold of your elbow with the other arm. Give yourselves a little stretch. Now extend your arms in child's pose. Go on your fingertips. And now as you exhale, turn to one side. Stay there for a few seconds. And then to the other side. Feel the stretch in your sides as you do this. Inhale and exhale normally and gently. Alright, now lift your hips up, extend your arms in front of you. We're trying to touch our chest to the mat, but if it's not possible, that's okay as well. Just take your chin to the mat and stay in the pose for 8 to 10 long, deep breaths. Gaze would be in front of you. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. Come into a prone pose. Clasp your fingers together, and as you inhale, lift up. Do not lift your feet off the mat. Just stay in the pose for as long as it's comfortable for you, and whenever you feel that it's becoming too much, you may come down and rest your chin onto the mat. Release. Place your blocks in front of you and now your elbows on top of them. Find a comfortable yet stretchy position in this pose. Keep your hips lifted up, and as you exhale, try to drop your head as low, closer to the mat as possible. Stay in the pose for 8 to 10 breaths, and if you don't have a set of blocks, then you could use a chair instead. Or if you want a deeper stretch, even then chair or a sofa or any surface, even table would be good enough. Relax in the pose. Now come into Vajrasana and grab hold of your arms behind you, opening your shoulders to the side if possible. And if it's not possible for you to hold your arms, then you may use a belt instead. Hold the pose each side for 5 to 10 breaths. Now lie down into a prone pose. Lift your elbows up, place your fingertips onto the mat. Extend your right arm to the side. Lift your left leg and drop it behind your right leg, thus opening your chest to the side and feeling this wonderful stretch in your right shoulder. Hold this pose for 8 to 10 breaths once again. Relax. And if it gets unbearable, just breathe into the stretch. So as you inhale, focus your inhalation and direct it to the stretch. We're going to repeat the same with the other side. Now this time you're going to lift your other leg, drop it to the side, close your eyes and relax. A variation of this pose would be to keep your leg extended but dropped onto the floor a little bit further back from the lower leg. And release. Let's come into the seated position. Grab hold of your belt in this position. As you exhale, you take it back. As you inhale, you lift your arms up, and as you exhale, you drop it either front or back. I'm showing it pretty fast, but you can do it slower as well if you're a beginner. And once you've done that a few times, because with a pretty wide stretch of belt, you should be able to. You may reduce the size of the belt. And now you can see that I'm struggling a lot with this length because my shoulders aren't really my strength. There you go. So as you exhale, you drop it either back or you drop in front. 8 to 10 times recommended. As you inhale, open your shoulders. As you exhale, drop them back. As you inhale, lift your shoulders up, and as you exhale, drop them back. And now anti-clockwise. Do each side 4 to 6 times. And now we'll go back to our original stretch, grabbing our arm, our elbow with the opposite and feeling the stretch. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed reading your comments, so if you have some feedback for me, please do let me know. Take care. Bye.